You could find
Welcome to the Delview Raideo podcast, hosted by Jonathan Kung, David Yuill, and Mark Turpin. And today our guest is Sara Bueno.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Let's see how far this goes.
Do you want me to speak Spanish?
Yeah.
No, please,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Do it.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
Do it. See how he responds.
Estoy muy bien, ¿y tú?
Okay? I learned that from Faulty Towers.
Yeah.
Of which there's only like 7 episodes?
6, yes. Yeah.
6 or 7.
6, 7. Maybe there's 8. No, maybe there's 12. I feel like there's 12.
It was a short run.
Well, all British sitcoms tend to be.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
Anyhow, Sara, you've been with us for a full year as an international student. And you hail to Canada from the lovely shores of Spain. Can you tell us a little bit about where you're from?
Well, I'm from the south of Spain. It's really hot in there. It's really hot.
Can you tell us the name of your town again?
I live in Córdoba, but more specifically in a town that's named La Carlota. But yeah, I live in Córdoba. It's in the south. I don't know if you guys know Seville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's near the...
There's a barber
There's
there.
a barber there, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a
Bugs Bunny.
Rossini joke.
Yeah. You'll notice I didn't participate. Wow.
No, yeah, but it's really hot in there. And I don't know, the culture there's really, really different from here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a very charitable way to put that. Well done.
Tell us about the culture.
Yeah.
So, I don't know specifically what. So, a ver, maybe Spanish slipped.
What do you eat there?
It depends on the season. We eat like
Is there a lot of seafood?
Yeah, Mediterranean diet, like mostly like vegetables, seafood, and like typical things from my city mostly. We eat a thing. I love this thing. It's called salmorejo. It's like a tomato soup, but it's not like soup. It's more like, let's say, like condensed. It's between like solid and liquid.
Like
Is
a
it cold?
stew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just tomato and eggs, and it's so yummy.
Mm.
I wish I'd
So
done here.
You
But...
drink it.
No, you
No.
eat it with a spoon.
Okay. So it's a thick, kind
Yeah.
of like a thick stew.
And it's warm.
No, it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So, yeah.
Sometimes tomato thingies are cold.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we reference them. Tomato thingies.
Do you eat a lot of olives?
I do.
Yeah.
They're my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah.
Me too.
I am a frugal grocery shopper, and I do most of my shopping at the Great Canadian Superstore, who is not a sponsor of this podcast, so I'm not specifically trying to name drop.
But they could be.
Yeah, they could be. Galen Weston, we're coming for you. But I buy these like no-name brand pitted ripe olives, and I was looking at the can last night, and it said, product of Spain, and I thought of you.
Oh.
And I thought, these olives have come all the way from Sarah's homeland, and... I wonder if there's like a familiarity. I wonder if olives are a part of your diet. If like, you know.
Yeah. I'm surrounded, like where I live in kind of like a country, like the countryside is between Seville and my main like city, like Córdoba. But I'm surrounded by olive trees. No
That's so
joke.
cool.
Like we have like, my town is like partially big, but I live like, it's not like the middle of the town, it's like the countryside, and I see every morning lots of olive trees.
That's cool.
Lots of olive trees.
I'm jealous because I love olives as well. And we don't grow olives here. All of our olives come from abroad, and they're delicious. And
I understand Spain doesn't harvest a lot of snowballs either.
well, neither does Vancouver, for that matter.
Yeah.
We are not exactly what one would call a
winter
climate, but...
So it's hot there, and you're right by the water?
No.
No.
Sadly, I'm not.
Oh.
I have family living on the coast. So like every summer I go a couple weeks there to like just see my cousins and my auntie and stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't live near the coast.
Mhm.
We're like interior.
So what is it like in your town? Is it a big town?
It's not like Surrey big or North Delta big. It's like half of North Delta maybe.
Mhm.
And we have like things for youth, not many. But whenever we have the chance, like we go to a mall that's like 15 minutes from our town. But like people know each other. Like everyone knows each other in my town. It's amazing because people that I don't know me, and people that don't know me, I know them. Like it's so small that you know people.
At one point in time during rehearsals, we were on a break, and I just said, "Hey, Sarah, where are you from?" And we went on Google Maps, and we dropped the little yellow guy so that we could see kind of like a street view. And my impression, again, Google Maps, was that it is a very small town, and it kind of reminded me of like Southern California. Like it kind of looked almost desert-like. Yeah. I mean, I say this as a compliment, although I know that some people use this word in a derogatory way, but it was quaint. Like it was nice. It was cute. It was like, this looks like the kind of place where tourists don't go. And when you really want to get a cultural experience, you should go where the tourists don't. And your town looks really cool.
Thank you. I mean, it's not like all the town together. Like we have like different villages that belong to our town, but they're not like big enough to like have their own like city hall, like town hall.
Yeah.
So like we depend on the main town. So I'm from one of those villages. That's why it's so small.
Yeah.
But like people from everywhere. Like it's true that my village is super small.
Yeah.
We're like 100 people there.
Yeah.
I don't like my neighbors, but
So what's there to do? If I was a tourist there, where would you take me?
ooh, good question.
Tapas.
I probably there's this place that I love that's near the town hall. That's like kind of a museum. That's like tells a story of how the King Charles III from Spain like colonized that town and brought like German people and people from like all Europe to like colonize it. And it tells like the story of how my town was created like 250 years ago.
Wow. That's really cool.
And also like to this restaurant I really love. The guy who's like who's working at the restaurant, like who owns the restaurant, is friends with my grandpa.
Aw.
So like whenever we have the chance we go there. The food is amazing. He is not like pre-cooked food. He does the food from the start and it's amazing.
Yeah. That's amazing.
My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
Tapas is the greatest gift the Spanish have offered the culinary world.
Yeah, for sure. So walk us through the journey. Like how did you come to the decision to be an international student, and how did you arrive here in North Delta?
Well, the decision wasn't really like I didn't know about what I did. I was like in 9th grade and my mom told me like, social media has a lot of stuff. And she told me like, oh my God, there's this scholarship you can apply for to go to either Canada or the US. And I was like, Mom, I need to apply for this scholarship. So I eventually did. It was between the summer of 9th and 10th grade. And there was like different like stages of the scholarship. There was like an English test and also like a psychological test. And before that, there was like something to do like with how much your parents earned. Because like if you're a person who's like who earns more than the average in Spain, you're not gonna get the scholarship because you can pay it on your own.
Yeah, you can afford it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can afford it. So the English test was like just so you guys know, I cried after the
Hold
speaking.
on. You cry?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've seen you cry.
That's how we actually met.
No, yeah, but I had like this horrible sensation. I was actually like rehearsing that day with my friends for like a project that we had to do. It was like a theater play.
Oh yeah.
And I came to like my friend's house and I was like, no, I did horrible. I didn't do bad. Like apparently the girl who I was doing the speaking with didn't like go to the next stage and I did. So like I think I was really harsh on myself there. But then you had to go to like this university, like big university. It was either Malaga or Sevilla. I went to Sevilla because it's like near.
Right.
And it was like 4 whole hours without like bath break and
Unreal.
just like doing listening and reading, use of English and writing.
Yeah.
And I did pretty
get
good.
here?
What?
So to get the
In
scholarship.
order to to get the scholarship to come here.
Yeah.
Basically nothing any of our students would recognize.
Wow.
Then I passed that stage and I had like this psychological exam. It was like kind of an interview, like with two psychologists, and they were like asking me how would I handle different situations, and it was nice. I did get a great impression from that. And like a week later, I was in French class with my friends. We didn't do anything much because it was before winter break, and we were done like the first semester there. My mom just came in and she was like, "Sarah, you got the scholarship," and I was like, "Did you read well? Like, are you joking?" And she was like, "Nope, you got the scholarship. You're going to Canada." And I was like, "Yes." I really wanted to go to Canada, to like Vancouver area, but I couldn't choose the place. I'm glad that I got here. And yeah, I had like my moments of like, well, should I go? Should I not go? My friends, my teachers, I'm not gonna see them for like a year, and I'm gonna like lose contact and stuff. And I was like, I remember this month, I think it was April last year, I was so sad because I was like, do I leave or do I not leave? Because in the end, you start from like, this is a new start, and you don't know anyone. Like, I knew a friend from my scholarship that's also here. I know she's gonna listen to this. Shout out to Lucia. But yeah, like she lives currently in Latner, so it's like 20 minutes by car, and you know, and yeah, it was like hard. But then I decided like I have to go. Like, I can come, and if I don't like it, I can go back home.
Well, I mean, think about all that you've done. And think about all the experiences that you've had, right? Like, and I only know just like a brief section of what you've done since you've been here, but what you've done has been nothing short of extraordinary. And, you know, I hope in some small way, shape, or form that we've given you memories that will last a lifetime.
Thank you.
I'm kind of glad that they do all that screening, because I can imagine if kids come here and they don't have, we have had students who just don't have the English skills. And they really suffer because they feel isolated. They can't talk to people. They can't understand what's going on.
But also the psychological aspect.
Yes.
Like the amount of times that we've had students that have come here that are just not equipped to be living abroad on their own, right? I think that doesn't get enough attention.
Because it's isolating, and you can feel really homesick. I'm sure at some point you felt homesick as well.
It mostly show days, but yeah, like I felt homesick. Like whenever like a big day was coming, like my birthday, I share birthday with my mom.
Oh, okay.
So she sent me this gift, and I was like, oh my god, like. Mostly that day is like me and my mom spend the day together, like doing things, her and I. Like it's a mother-daughter day, you know? And this year it was so different, and I felt so homesick. Also like Christmas, but like, yeah. I know people that went back home because they felt homesick, and I was like, you know, it was like first months, I was like, okay, I'm not like fully living my experience yet. Like I didn't, like, of course I made friends, but like not stronger bonds as I have right now. But I was like, that cannot be me. I need to be like strong, and I need to keep going because I had a feeling that this was going to be like a great experience.
Were you afraid that if you went back that you wouldn't be able to come back here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, sorry, go ahead.
No, I think it's one of those where I have distinct memories when you were in class. You were social. No, like, I mean, like you were well regarded by everyone, but it's true. You have to find your people. And once you find your people, I remember distinctly you talking passionately about the play. And I was like, wow. And I was like, hey, Turpin, like this. And Turpin's like, oh no, I've met Miss Bueno. And but it was pretty obvious to me that that was where your jam was, as it were. So
yeah, so my first memory of you was when I put the announcement out. I said, okay, theater company, folks that have signed up or folks that haven't but want to join, come to this meeting. And you were positively glowing. It was like you walked through the door and there was just a halo surrounding you. I'm like, haha, I don't know this one yet, but she wants to be here. And I could tell. And then we did auditions, and Yuill kept calling me into his room. He was like, hey, you know, Sarah's really nervous, right? I'm like, I'm very sure that she is, but I'm not worried about it. And, okay. And then the cast list came out, and we hit the ground running. And boy, howdy, like, I don't know. I have no words.
You have some experience. You said you were in theater back home.
And so, no.
Oh, okay.
I did like theater in Spanish class.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't really like theater. It was like once. Oh my god. Once like every year, maybe it was like a play that you did to the class. Last year's play was about like a house of like so like it was like 5 daughters and a mother, and their father died. So it was like the daughters like, you know, dealing with their father's loss, and there was like a lot of drama. I was like this little girl, like the smallest one. I was like 20 years in the play, and I was stealing my sister's boyfriend in the play. Yeah.
So a comedy.
Did you write this?
No. It's written from Federico García Lorca. He's like my favorite author.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. You guys, it's amazing. It's amazing. I wish he wrote in English. He was in New York like when he wrote, but he wrote in Spanish. So
yeah.
But he's big. He's big.
That's cool.
So I mean, it's quite unusual, wouldn't it be, for an international student to just jump in like that?
So
into a theater program.
I've only ever had it happen one other time before, and he was from Mexico. From oh my goodness, the Yucatan Peninsula. But he had done a ton of theater before he came here. Like theater was kind of part of the fabric of his being from well before Delview. So when he arrived, it was just like, I am going to be part of this. And I'm like, absolutely, no problem. But your journey is different. You love theater, I can tell, but you've never done it. Where did your passion come from?
Well, this is like let's go back to like grade 8, because I was in an English class and my teacher was like a huge fan of musicals. So we did like this analysis of a song. I think it was from Heathers. I don't remember the song.
Well, you auditioned with a song from Heathers.
I know.
Yeah.
And I really liked the musical. It was like 2022, and I had the musical on repeat for like months. Then from 2023 to 2024, there was like a gap of months because I tried to watch Hamilton, but I was like, at first, don't kill me, Turpin. I was like, I'm not understanding this. I don't really like it because I was not a huge fan of rap. Then like on 2024, I came back to the musical world and I discovered, what was it? Wait, I'm trying to think. It was Jesus Christ Superstar.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Superstar.
And then I was obsessed with Heathers and Jesus Christ Superstar. And then I watched Ride the Cyclone also in 2024.
Cool.
Then last summer was like my prime. Like I watched Hamilton. I watched I rewatched the 3 that I watched before. I watched also Epic. I watched I forgot the name of this one. Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors, yeah.
The Phantom of the Opera and like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And Hadestown. But I was like, I think this is not something that came from that English class. I think it's something that came since I was little. Because like when I was like 10 years old, I told my dad, I want to go like to a theater like company here in Córdoba. So I remember this afternoon, it was like 2019. And it was like just me and my dad looking for like theater companies through all my city.
Wow.
We couldn't find any. But like, I think my love for theater has been there like all my life. All my life.
Well, you have like a lot of natural ability. You have an aptitude for the art form. For the listeners at home, we picked a piece this year that takes place during the First World War about the female signal corps telephone operators. And there's a character in the play who is an immigrant from France who is living in the United States who goes back to France to be part of this group. And you speak fluent French.
No.
No?
I mean, I know French.
Yeah.
I know French. I know how to pronounce it. But
you had a great French accent.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've taken French classes since I was 8, but I don't know that much French.
Well,
like I understand, but when it comes to time to speak with, for example, this French exchange student that I'm super friends with, It's like I try to speak French and it's so bad.
Well, I mean, of course, if it's not your native language and you're speaking to someone who is, it's natural to be like, oh, okay, well, my skills aren't that high. But when you compare your skill set to, say, the average Delview student, and, Yuill used to teach French, I mean, the level of French language speaking that we get in the North Delta neighborhood.
Oh, do I?
You sounded phenomenal.
Thank you.
And I think a lot of people were really stunned when they found out, no one had a problem with you being an international student, but when they found out that you weren't French, you got to be kidding me. She's not from France? She sounds so French. So you did an excellent job.
Thank you. I remember after the show, people came to me. There was this grandma, I think it was Sadie's grandma actually.
Mm-hmm.
She came up to me and she was like, oh my God, are you from France? And I'm like, nope, I'm Spanish. And she was like, what? You're from Spain? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, wow, then that's an excellent French. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. But I remember a lot of people after the shows come up to me and say oh my God, are you French? No, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Spain. We're neighbors, but
mm-hmm.
That's the acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you said back home you were trying to look for a theater company, you couldn't find any. You do have theaters in your town, right? Do they put on musicals and plays and things?
No, it's not a big thing in Spain.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's gonna be. She's bringing it home.
You start your own theater company.
I could. This year, one of my friends told me that my Spanish teacher from last year, she wanted to start a theater club, but next year I can't because 12th grade in Spain is wow, it's horrible. I'm trying to convince my family to join this theater company I found, and they're probably gonna do the Hello Girls again. But
that's funny.
I'm in the process of convincing. I think it's gonna be possible, but I'm in the process of convincing yet.
I mean,
I didn't realize Hello Girls was so popular. I'd never heard of it until you mentioned it. And then, didn't you say Mattis was working on Hello Girls before he came here as well?
No. He will be next year.
He will be.
Yeah.
Right.
A company in Birmingham, England is going to be doing it, and Mattis will be doing lighting design for that. Yeah, it's interesting. The more that I learn about the show, the more I learn that it's becoming more widespread. Which is really cool. And it has been translated into other languages, which is phenomenal.
Is it fairly new?
Came out in 2018.
Okay.
To coincide with the centenary of the end of the First World War, but also, even though the United States declared war in 1917, they didn't actually have soldiers' boots on the ground until 1918. So it was it's the 100th anniversary of America's involvement in the war is kind of what this musical was commemorating.
2018 would have been a funnier reply, by the way.
Yeah, well, I corrected myself.
But the story behind this is my dad went there and spoke to who's gonna be my musical theater teacher there, and she asked him does she have any experience, and he told her she's working on a musical. She has been working on a musical, The Hello Girls, and she was like, oh my God, I know that musical and I want to do it, and I'm like, again, nice.
And despite the fact that you played Louise LeBreton beautifully.
Thank you.
Beautifully. I wouldn't have it any other way. If you were to do the show again, I would want you to play a different role, to have a different experience. And, if you're going to be performing in the Spanish language, you could play any of those roles. You could absolutely take on any one of those roles.
If you had your pick, which would it be?
I don't know. I mean, I love Louise. When I saw her, when Turpin put the script on Classroom, I fell in love with Louise. Not literally, but it was oh my God, this girl is so me. I need to get that role. And I don't know. Maybe Suzanne. Suzanne's a fun character to play, or obviously Grace. But Suzanne, I feel she would be my pick. My second pick, because I love Louise. I don't mind if I get Louise again, but if I had to choose another, it would be Suzanne.
Mm-hmm. Turpin's telling me to lower the gain.
No, I was trying to be subtle.
And then, we had dead air. This is the biz, guys.
This is the biz. Well, we can cut this in post, right?
No. That's too much work.
It was just... You haven't seen the last few edits, have you?
No. At one point in time, this is really off topic, but I was downtown Vancouver and I was buying a suit. And the gentleman who was selling me the suit looked really familiar. So, we were kind of interacting. And then I realized where I recognized him from. And when I was a small child, I was very enthusiastic about commercial aviation. And there was this little shop on Pender Street called Ryan's Aviation World. And they used to sell little model aircraft that I collected. And then I realized that this guy who was selling me this suit was the guy who owned that shop. So I'm like, is your name Ryan? He goes, yeah. I'm like, did you used to own a little aviation store on Pender Street? He's like, yeah, I did. He's like, yeah, I thought I recognized you too. Like, you used to come in and spend a lot of money in my shop. I'm like, yeah, what happened? He's like, well, it's a very niche business. Anyhow, I asked him, I'm like, well, do you still have like a huge collection of planes in your house? And he said, no. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it's kind of like being a drug dealer. You never sample your own supply. And in that way, I don't actually listen to episodes of the podcast that I record.
Oh, that's what you're getting at.
Yeah. So when Yuill's like,
where is this going?
when Yuill is like, I said, we'll fix this in post, and Yuill's like, you don't listen to this podcast, do you? I'm like, actually, no, I don't. I don't listen to episodes that I'm in.
Because I thought you were going to hijack it by saying your friend had the most amazing collection of model railroading.
No, I was going somewhere. I do. I go on these side tangents, and then I come back.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like one of those history lessons that you gave us. Like, I don't know, like mid-rehearsal, we were like blocking. This is so fun. And I loved when this happened. And Turpin was like, okay, sit. Like the whole cast sat on the floor and we just listened to him like talk about history. It was so fun. But it was like one of those moments like, where is this going? Like,
I always come back to the topic most of the time.
So what were we talking about then, Turpin?
Well, our play took place in the First World War, which happens to be something that I am fairly interested in, especially as of late, because, of course, we went on this amazing trip last spring break and completely ignited a lifelong obsession. So there was always something to talk about in rehearsal. There was, always something to talk about.
I had a student ask me, unironically, Mr. Yuill, can I ask you a question?
Oh,
I'm like, sure. Would you say you're as passionate about D-Day as Mr. Turpin? I went, define passionate. They could not.
See, I would really like to know who said that, because
I cannot give up that.
Because I actually haven't gone on a huge D-Day tangent.
No, they were impressed by the breadth and passion of your knowledge.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
And out of listener, I won't throw you under the bus.
But come and talk to me more.
That'll make Turpin crazy.
I would like, thank you.
Yeah.
But if you are listening, come and speak to me. I would like to talk more about D-Day.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Sara. Sara, what have you learned about Canada?
a lot of things. The culture is like really different, and the people here are also really different from Spain, I would say. The way of talking to people, like I also had the example here, you know, like I don't know, I feel like it was really different, and I also like not just about Canada but about myself. Like this experience has helped me know me more,
Mm-hmm.
and give me freedom and become more independent and know basically how to live alone. Not exactly alone, but like with people who I didn't know from the start. Like to do a new start. Like, I don't know if this is making sense.
I totally understand what
Yes.
you're saying.
Okay.
I often find, and this isn't to throw any of our local students under the bus, but I do typically find that international students have a heightened maturity. And
Mm-hmm.
it comes from a place of having to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yeah, you have a homestay family and they're responsible for, like, you know, being your guardian, making sure there's food on the table, all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, they're not your parents. You have to parent yourself. Like, you have to figure stuff out. And that independence forces you to be more mature.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it takes a lot, and the fact that you made it all the way here means that you have to have some independence to actually do that, right?
We have sent students home before. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just because you show up as an international student doesn't guarantee success.
Yeah.
Right?
So what were your impressions? You said you really wanted to come to Vancouver.
Yeah. Why Vancouver?
What were your impressions of Vancouver before, and how have they changed?
So let's say I was really obsessed with this series, and there was this actress, I forgot her name, but it was like
A TV series?
yeah, Superwoman, I think it was.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Yes.
Yeah, that is filmed here.
She was born here,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I need to see her, because me and my friends were like super obsessed. And also, like, I heard like in Spain, Vancouver is like known as like the most advanced city in Canada. Like, we have like that.
That's right. Suck it, Toronto.
You can't say that about the center of the universe, Dave.
Oh, I apologize.
No. It's
No.
true. It's true.
But yeah, I saw like pictures also, because I don't know. I played this. I played this game. I forgot the name of the game. Actually, I think
It's the
Geo something. Yeah.
Oh, GeoGuessr.
Yeah, GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
And we appeared like, it was me and my friends playing one day at home, and we appeared to like land in Vancouver. And I don't know, I really liked it. And I also like, I don't know, TikTok, the algorithm, like nowadays social media popped videos of Vancouver, and I was like, I need to go there. I need to go there.
So it works.
Did it live up to your expectations? Is it everything
Yes.
you wanted it to be and more?
And more.
Oh,
And
interesting.
more. Yeah.
Because I've lived here my whole life, and I love my city, but at the same time, I think to myself, if I were a tourist, I don't think I would have a lot of fun here.
Really?
Yeah.
We have... Okay, I don't need to sell my own city. But
No.
I know when guests come to Vancouver, like my cousins or whatever, and I would say a couple of years ago, I had some cousins from Minnesota come here, and I said, I'm gonna take you around. So they hopped in the car, and I drove them to Jericho Beach. This was in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And my son works at Jericho Beach at Max Sailing, and he's a sailing instructor. And, just as soon as they stepped on the beach and they looked around, they see downtown over there.
Mm-hmm.
They see English Bay. They see the mountains, and everything was clear, and the water was clear, and it was really nice. They were just like, wow. And I'm like, yeah. You could go skiing over there. You could go, on the beach over here. You could, over there's the ocean. If you want to go sail or whatever. These are all the things that we can do here. We can go hiking. It's just remarkable that we have all that stuff, and a decent city with a lot of really good food.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. I have to agree. The first time I went to Vancouver was with my host mother and my German sister, who's now back home. I miss her so much. But we went, and as soon as I got out of the SkyTrain, I looked at all the buildings, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. Now I don't even need to use Google Maps to like move around Vancouver, because I often go there like on Sundays with my friends, and it's amazing. I love it. And
downtown.
Yeah, downtown.
Who is your German sister?
Florentine.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was lovely. Yeah.
She was lovely.
Just one semester.
Yeah.
So have you been outside of the main city yet? Like, I mean, you're in North Delta, but have you been like to the mountains or to the ocean?
I went camping with my host family in October. In October. But
where did you go?
That sounds really wet and cold.
Yeah.
Let me think, because I forgot it was near Whistler, but I forgot
Squamish?
the name. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
camping in Squamish. Okay.
It was really cold.
In October. Yeah.
Really cold.
No mosquitoes. Bring rain gear.
That's true.
Count eagles.
Yeah, that's true.
The one highlight, though.
No mosquitoes. That's good.
But
you could probably have fire.
Yeah.
Brackendale, bald eagles. Did you see any bald eagles?
Yes. Not that day, but like when I went volunteering, because my program requires me to volunteer, like do certain hours of volunteering, I went to Sosa Mills, and I saw like at least 5 on my way there.
Yeah.
And another like 7 on my way back.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Highway 17 between school and where Mr. Yuill lives in Tawasin is absolutely like a haven of bald eagles. Like, if you want to see bald eagles, you drive Highway 17.
I've stopped naming them.
Oh,
that's Steve, and that's Steve 2, and
I
that's
went through
Steve
a Russian
3.
phase where I had a whole bunch of different Russian names. Oh, Sergey's out today. Hello.
Russian names.
Yeah, just to change it up a bit.
Yeah.
That's
Esteban. Spanish.
Yeah.
That's Spanish, yeah. That's
Barcelona. Say, yeah.
Barcelona.
See? It's
Barcelona.
Yeah.
I heard La Sagrada Familia is finally finished.
Yeah.
Yes. I need to go. I never went to Barcelona, actually. Like, I heard about it, but I'd rather move, like, I don't know. In Spain, I went out of Spain, but I didn't explore, like, that much of Spain. And, yeah, I really want to go see Sagrada Familia because we all had, like, this plan in my school. Like, when it's finished, we were going to do, like, a trip there. So we're probably going to do it next year.
That's cool.
With my history teacher. So
how far is it from where you live? Like by if you took by train, is
probably train, right?
Yeah, probably train is like
train.
faster.
Yeah, of course.
It's like 4 hours by train.
Yeah. Okay,
so
by car, it would be like half a day.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, how close are you to Basque Country?
Really far.
Really?
Really far.
Oh,
like another 12, 13 hours by car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I live in like the very south. The very, very south.
Okay. Okay, fair. Yeah.
Close to Huelva?
Huelva, yes.
So we were talking, of course, doing Hello Girls. Operation Mincemeat was going to come up. And Sarah's like, do you know Operation Mincemeat? I'm like, yeah. But she wasn't talking about the musical. She was talking about the operation because she did a project on Operation Mincemeat. And she's been to the cemetery where Glyndŵr Michael is buried.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So then I said, well, you got to learn this musical. And
now you got me obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen the musical yet? Or have you listened to it?
I listened to it, but this summer I'm going to go to London and I'm going to see the West End cast.
That's where I saw it. That's a great theater. It's such a small theater. So anywhere you sit, it's all the same rate. So anywhere you sit, it's
so
terrific.
Nice.
Yeah,
so nice.
You'll enjoy it.
You have seen a slime tutorial though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Slime?
I'm not sure if this should be public, but
well then,
slime tutorial is the code word on the internet for an illegal pirate copy. And you upload it to the internet with the words slime tutorial
or to YouTube.
To YouTube, and then YouTube algorithm hasn't figured out what a slime tutorial is.
I see.
Yes.
Now it has.
Well, so that has become the underground phrase. Like if you're watching a slime tutorial in the musical theater world, that means that you're watching a bootleg of a production.
You just trained the bot because this goes out on YouTube too.
Did I say slime tutorial? I really meant Donald Trump. That's what we call it.
Whittling wood.
We call it a Donald Trump.
We don't call anything Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So Sarah, what are your favorite subjects?
Biology. And history.
Nice. I'm a bio major. History, because of this guy, probably. Biology.
Actually, I loved it.
He's going to leave Yuill hanging there. He's a historian as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Poor Mr. Yuill.
I'm sorry.
I really am an afterthought here.
Biology. What's with biology?
I don't know. I just loved it. Like, it was last year, actually. Like, for me, it has been like a normal subject. Like, I liked it, but it was not my passion. And last year, I was like, I really like this. I did like microbiology. And my teacher was also awesome. He's awesome. And he's like, I don't know. He's amazing. And he taught like really well. And it was like a super dynamic class. And I started to love biology. And now I love biology.
That's cool.
Cool.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a psychologist.
Hey, that's cool. Like any particular focus? Like youth or child or clinical or...
I don't know yet, but either youth or clinical.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't know yet.
Hey, if you become a clinical psychologist, move back to Canada because we're really short of them.
In Spain too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but my mom always tells me when you grow up, you should go like to another country to work. And my plans are either Canada or like any other country in Europe because
that's cool.
Spain is so messed up.
Well, the grass is always greener on the other side, right? Like if you stay in Canada long enough, you'll realize that we have our problems too, and every country does.
Well, now you've broken the ice, you can pick any place in the world and experience it.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. I have relatives who have lived everywhere, like all over the place, and that's that's an amazing experience, right?
It is.
What were the other choices in Canada for coming to Canada besides Vancouver? Like, what could you have gotten I mean, through the program?
It was random.
It was random.
It was random. But I really wanted to go to oh my god, Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Yeah, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I saw it and it was like, this reminds me of home, like kind of, because it's like in the summer, as Turpin said, it looks like desertic, like yellow and dry. But like in the spring or the autumn is like super green, and it's, I don't know, lots of countryside, and it's so pretty. And I don't know, I saw like the outside, because I have a friend from the scholarship who's now like living there, and he sends me photos. I'm like, oh my god, that's so beautiful too. But I really want a Vancouver. I really want a Vancouver.
So do you have any plans to travel around? Like, is this the first time you've been in North America?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, of course, by myself. It's the first time, but it's not my first time traveling alone.
Okay.
In 2023, I went to London with my parents, but it was like with a group of young people like my age, and to like teachers. And then summer of 2025, so like last summer, I went to Ireland. It was amazing too. And on my interview, they asked me like, have you been out of the country yet? And I was like, yeah, I've been. Like, that's a question that they asked like every other person who was like trying to apply for the scholarship. And I think like, I know people who didn't travel outside, like who didn't travel like alone by themselves, like outside of the country, that they didn't get chosen. So I guess that was like a factor for it. But yeah, this is my first time in North America.
I think that's why they ask it, because they want to know, are you going to be okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to ask a really like self-centered question, and I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Canadians. Canada has a reputation around the world, or at least we perceive ourselves to have a reputation of, we all live in igloos, we ride our moose to work, and we drink nothing but maple syrup for sustenance. Is that the reputation that Canada has where you're from, and in what ways do we or do we not live up to those stereotypes?
Well, I remember this interview that I did when I got the scholarship. And the first thing that they asked me was like expectations and stereotypes. I was expecting lots of snow. It snowed like mid-March.
I remember when you saw snow and how giddy you were.
I felt like a little kid. Like,
yeah.
It was like, oh, it's snowing. Oh my god. I never saw snow in my life. But
I still don't really think you have.
Did we?
We had one light dusting in February, and it was...
Don't even remember that.
No, it was so minor.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was March 10th.
It was never mind, it was March 10th. Sarah remembers the date.
It started at 11:14 in the morning, Mr. Cohn, if you must know.
Wow. But yeah, it was just like, it was a light dusting, and Sarah was so excited.
So you didn't take the opportunity to go up to the mountains to...
No.
Oh.
I just I remember that day we were blocking 20 because I have a journal and I write everything there. Just so you, like, it's not like I have a great memory or anything, but we were Turpin was blocking 20 with Sadie and Josh, and meanwhile it was like a bunch of people and me outside like doing like a snow fight, and I had so much fun because, like, as I said, I never saw snow. And it was like so exciting, like, oh my god, it snowed and now I get to play with the snow and I get to do like lots of things with the snow. I just play with the snow and that's it. But I almost felt like when I went out like where the snow was, and I was like, okay, is this gonna be it? Like, is this like, it's not like white, like, oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun. No, it was like me almost falling into the ground. But it was fun, yeah. We also had like this stereotype that in Canada there's like a lot of like I don't know if I'm saying this right, but like woodwork, like lots of like forest and people working with axes to get wood.
We're all lumberjacks, eh?
Lumberjacks.
Yeah, we all wear plaid, eh? And drink our coffee and watch hockey.
We do have a lumber industry.
We sure do. Did you go to a hockey game while you were here?
Yes.
The Canucks?
No, I went to Sun God because the tickets for the Canucks were like
eminently better product this year.
Yeah,
Sun God.
I was going to say, yeah.
Hey, Golden Eyes.
Yeah, no, fair. That's fair. Canada was known as Britain's woodyard. There's your little bit of historical trivia.
Okay.
In the Napoleonic era, because we provided all the trees for their navy.
That makes a lot of sense.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
He is a historian right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I have some value to this podcast.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I rock myself to sleep at night.
Oh, we can rock you to sleep.
We love you, Yuill.
I'll sing. I'll sing you to sleep.
Yeah.
I went to an American football game, though. We call it American football because in Spain it's like, we don't call it soccer.
Yeah.
It's football.
Of course.
But it was amazing. I had so much fun.
BC Lions?
Yes.
Yeah.
When I went to see...
Oh, that's Canadian football.
Yeah.
No, but that is American. It's like gridiron football. Yeah. I get what you mean.
Yeah.
When I went to see Sun God, I found it so aggressive because they were like, it went well.
It's hockey.
Yeah. I realized like at the end of the match, this like two people were like hitting each other with the sticks, and I was like, yeah,
that's
nice.
considered good manners, by the way.
Yeah, that's polite. Yeah. Do you like sports? Are you a big sports fan?
Yeah.
Who's your team?
Yeah,
for football.
Barcelona.
Okay,
Barça.
Yeah, no, fair.
If you're a fan of La Liga, that's the correct answer.
Of course.
Yeah.
We don't like Real Madrid.
No, all of those Real Madrid fans can kick rocks. Yeah.
I had another expression, but I will save that for another time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So did I. Did you
Hold
notice
your
that
tongue.
I hesitated there for a second? I was like, I'm going to change that to kick rock.
Don't make work for me, please.
No.
Mattis already did last time.
Did you get a chance to go to a Whitecaps game?
A what?
Whitecaps, our Major League Soccer
That's our team.
That's
No.
our professional soccer team.
Vancouver Whitecaps.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Catch the wave.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a really, really, really big fan of soccer. I'd rather watch Formula One.
Hey, that's cool.
Okay. Who's your favorite?
Oof. Verstappen, I would say.
Of course.
It's a safe
I
answer.
don't like
winner.
Lando Norris. I'm sorry.
I
I had to say it. I don't like him.
admittedly, I have nothing to offer a F1 conversation other than the fact that the cars are loud and that makes me happy.
Who's he with now? He was with Mercedes and now he's with...
Who? Oh, Hamilton?
Hamilton.
He's with Ferrari.
Yeah.
He just won
Ferrari,
first race for Ferrari last.
Okay.
Last start.
And yet Sainz won a podium before him. Anyway, I also like to watch swimming. It's not like I watch it all the time. I practice it.
Yeah,
And-
you're going to the Olympics, right?
No, not yet. But I was like competing professional level, like national level in Spain.
Wow.
Amazing. Yeah. My team won a couple times because we compete like individually, but we go as a team. So like the team who gets the most points is the team who wins.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really fun. Now I'm rusty and I lost my spark in swimming because last year the pool closed because it broke, and this year I didn't swim this year.
The pool broke?
Like the swimming pool broke. Like there was like this
There's a leak?
Why do you sound so surprised? We've had 2 local pools break in Vancouver.
Well, literally the roof fell down.
Well, no, I wasn't even talking about that one. So then we've had
which
3.
one are you talking about?
Well, Kit's pool.
Yeah.
Okay.
They keep talking about how it has an irreparable leak and they don't know what to do with it. But also Canada Games pool had a huge leak.
Really?
And then they had to close. They knew they were going to replace it anyways with the new Tamasao Recreation Center, which is now open. But it was still supposed to have at least another 6 months to a year's worth of lifespan. And they were going to have Canada Games open while they were building the new one. And then they couldn't do that. They had to close it and then just build the new one.
Wow. You know your pools.
I know my recreation centers.
I can give you a good pool story.
Hit it.
San Francisco, if you ever go to the Fairmont on Nob Hill, and in the basement they had back in the day an Olympic style pool, and they used to do trials and the like, and the hotel didn't want to get rid of it. So now if you go down there, there's a place called the Tiki Bar, the Tonga Room. and it is a full-on. They have
a real tiki bar.
Oh, it's amazing! It is amazing. A band comes out onto the pool area, but it's this tiki bar, and they play, and then there's thunder, lightning, and they tell the story. Tonga Room. It is the kitschiest thing from about 1973 that is still alive.
But you can't swim in the thing.
No,
Do they have like boats and stuff?
Hold on, this is the San Francisco Fairmont Hotel.
Fairmont Hotel.
Is that where Sean Connery got his haircut in The Rock?
That's a great question. I don't have that reference handy, but the Tonga Room is worth it just for the spectacle alone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. There you go.
What do you mean? The roof fell. Like
we had a roof collapse in Vancouver.
Not the whole. Well, chunks of it started falling down.
Yeah.
Luckily, nobody hurt.
Yeah.
that's
so they
scary.
had to close it. Yeah.
But they fixed
an old building.
It's reopened, right?
I don't know. I don't. You're the one who follows pools.
I'm coming for Justin McElroy's job. I love civic affairs.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Sarah, as your time in Canada draws to a close, which I'm not trying to bait you, but if you were given the opportunity to give advice to a person, say from your community or even just from your country, that it would be coming next year, what is something that you know now that you would like to bestow upon someone else? A lesson you learned.
Don't care about what others think. Like just be you. Because when I was in Spain, society in Spain, like mostly teenagers, they're really judgmental, and if you're like slightly different from them, like if you don't go to parties or if you don't smoke or drink or anything, they're gonna judge you, and really bad. Here, I always say that in Spain I walked on my tippy toes. Here I could finally like be myself and be my true self. Of course I was my true self with my friends, but like I cared too much and I missed too many opportunities for thinking like, oh my God, what are they gonna think? Are they gonna judge me? Are they gonna laugh at me? Are they gonna just like have fun? And as long as you're not like harming anybody, just be yourself, and people will love you for who you are.
Good advice.
And if they don't, then you'll have other people, you know? Like you always have other people.
I can say without a shadow of a doubt, just witnessing from a distance like I do in the theater, that everybody in the theater loves you for who you are. And I really believe you've made some lifelong friends in that little humble drama studio.
And you really, really made the best of your time here, like to try everything. So can't say that about everybody. To say yes to stuff is not easy.
Yeah.
You have a bit of fear and anxiety about things, but I mean, good on you for coming to a different country for the first time out of your country to North America and doing the things that you did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Talking about nerves, I still remember like not even like opening night. It was me backstage. Even Owen, you know, Owen's like the chillest person on earth. He was like, calm down, you're gonna be fine. I was like grabbing a chair and just like making like this little like I don't know, like I was like kind of on my knees, like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'm so nervous. And it's like the adrenaline of the start. It's also like in fine arts. It was in yesterday. It was
Tuesday.
The other day. Yeah, Tuesday. I was counting with my hands shaking because I needed to count like to start because I was starting the song. And it was like 1 with my hands shaky, 2. And I don't know, it's like the nerves from the start. Like, of course you're nervous, but then like when you're doing it, you're actually having fun. Like it's the adrenaline from the start.
Once you go.
Yeah.
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 By the way, you guys, the two voices together sound amazing.
Thank you.
You and Annika?
Thank you.
Yeah. Both times that I've heard it now.
We decided to do it today too. One last time.
How did you pick Kiss Me?
I don't know.
Did you know that song before?
Yes, I did. It was one of my favorites. And Annika was like, we have to do something. We have to do something for Level Lunch or Fine Arts. And I was like, we should do this one because I love it and it has harmonies on it. And I don't know, I feel like it's pretty much my vocal range. And also like if she does the high harmony is also like her vocal range too. So we decided to do it. We started rehearsing at Flex and we did it.
It's awesome.
That worked really well.
I love when Flex gets used for stuff like that, and you get students taking the opportunity to make themselves better. I love it.
You don't like doing lunch hour meetings? Because that's what I did today.
At Flex?
No, I didn't get to.
Oh, you didn't get to watch live at lunch?
Yeah, live at lunch.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be on
videos.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's good. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was in a.
Yeah, they did it at Fine Arts Night and live at lunch. So it was good. And we saw a few repeats. So
yeah, it was nice. No,
for the rest of us.
Yeah, because not everybody comes out to Fine Arts Night, so it's good to inundate the students with the quality.
So what is in the cards for your future?
She could be a psychologist.
Yeah.
I mean, your near future. When do you leave here, and what's going on?
I leave on the 26th.
Yeah.
And after that, I told my friends that I'm gonna come back to Spain on July 8th.
Oh wow.
A little white lie, it doesn't hurt anybody. But I talked with each and every of his parents, and I was like, can you help me do a surprise? So like each day I'm gonna go to like one of my friends' house. No, okay, I'm here. I came back. Then over the summer, I need to study. Just in the morning though. I'm not gonna like study the whole day. But yeah, I need to catch up on some things that I missed, like philosophy and not chemistry though, but like philosophy, math, and a couple things. And I'm just gonna have fun over the summer. I'm gonna go to London, and hopefully next year I get to go in that theater company. Fingers crossed. And yeah, like this summer is gonna be like I'm barely gonna be at home. I'm just gonna be with my friends and at the pool and doing fun plans, or at my auntie's house in Huelva, or I don't know, just like having fun.
That's part of life.
Absolutely.
Work hard and have fun.
Totally.
Very good. Well, thanks for coming today.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
No,
thanks for coming to our country.
Yeah, thanks for being
lighting
here this
things
year.
up.
Yeah, amazing.
Thank you so much.
All right, thanks. See you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah.